Another person dead. That's what the letters APD stand for, according to the group that demonstrated on Civic Plaza late today. The new protest was sparked by new police shootings and by a controversial union policy. News 13's Alex Tomlin is live with that story. Alex?
Dick, the past week has been a busy one for APD. 2 deadly shootings and recent revelations that cops who pulled the trigger are being paid extra after those shootings. That led to an angry crowd that calling for justice outside of City Hall today.
APD. Another person dead.
It's not just signs, it's a message.
We need justice.
Most of the 40 or so protesters have connections to the 23 people shot by cops since 2010, but some didn't.
I'm here because I'm outraged.
Jean Pauls is a teacher who has had enough.
The life of young Hispanic men is every bit as valuable as the life of anyone in our community. If I was shot in the back by a police officer, I would hope that people would be outraged. Why isn't the same outrage being afforded to these young men?
Mike Gomez's son Alan was shot and killed last year by an APD officer. He wasn't armed, just holding a cooking spoon.
I had to clean up my own son's blood off the floor.
Gomez says the community has to get involved.
It could happen to them next. They may think that all of our families are angry and we want revenge. That's not it. We want accountability.
Last week, Albuquerque police shot and killed 2 men in 3 days. There's no video of either incident, even though APD is paid to equip all uniform officers with lapel cameras. The department said neither initial call-out would have required the officer to turn on his lapel, and that things escalated quickly. It added that in last Wednesday's shooting, the officer was a SWAT cop, and they have not been outfitted with the cameras yet. Neither have other tactical officers.
They're the first ones that should have been equipped with the camera. To not just tell what's happened, but to defend themselves. We're not just talking about prosecuting them. We're talking about defending them. If they've done the right thing, then they shouldn't be afraid to show it.
Hispanic rights group LULAC agrees.
How can there not be any kind of recording whatsoever, or the lapel recorder? What's going on there?
The group says they're not after every cop.
90% of police officers are decent, professional individuals who are not trying to hurt anyone.
Not only are the protesters upset about the shootings, but also the recent revelations that the union has been paying officers after those shootings so they can, quote, decompress. For instance, Mike Gomez says Sean Wallace, the officer who killed Alan Gomez, was paid $500 after that shooting by the union while he was on paid leave. Dick?
All right, Alex, the president and vice president of the police union suddenly resigned yesterday, and they are still not talking. It's not clear if Joey Sigala and Felipe Garcia stepped down because of those controversial stipends. There have also been recent questions about how union money has been spent under their leadership. Chief Ray Schultz, who is upset about the union payments to police officers who shoot, has granted both men's requests for new assignments after they first take some vacation time.